So, good morning, guys. How you doing? How are you doing, guys? There we are. There we are. I had to look at a few things. I had to see some things. Anyways, let's go. Let's go. Oh wait, of course I have to make it a larger screen. There we go. Yes, very good. So I've been preparing a bit. Our ship is ready. We got all the gizmos, and we're standing on top of one of them. Gizmos, yes. Gizmo jack. Weapons. Jack, they're here. Yes. I think we got enough weapons, right? That should be a good amount of weapons. Yeah, I think so. We got fuel. I think we're ready for some Pirates combat, don't you? We got our UC weaponry with our UC armor, because we are the UC, obviously. With big armor plates on it. It's great. I think we diluted. We're kind of empty. Yes, we're good. Not so much nonsense on us. So it's time for Legacy's End. Disable main. Disable defensive battery alpha. Didn't it say main battery? No, defensive battery alpha. Yes, that's the one. That is the one. Set a course. On to Grix. Let's go. The fight shall begin. And we're taking all that power.
Alright, Alpha Squad. Follow Renegade's lead. Take out that battery. That's gonna leave it dead. Just give up.
You've broken their shield, Lord Angels.
Broken their shields? I think we broke a few things more than just that. There you go, shield is holding.
You are done, Rogue. You crossed the fleet. You are done.
This is the first time I hear that voice, actually.
Their shields. This is so much
One down,
fun.
2 to go. Other squads report heavy fire. Let's move to assist. All ships jump to beta. Renegade, on your mark.
Jump to beta. Okay, let's go. Shield is back up. We're good. Do we have power on all turrets? We're not here to take any prisoners, so we're here to just annihilate. Yes, that's the way.
Oral history of Constellation's most decorated members. It's just me repeating your name into a data slate for 5 hours.
I hope I never have to listen to that data slate. Oh, oops. Wrong button. I had to use the button next to it. Well, man, be ready. If there's any man here. Nope. Where's the guy actually? The guy just talks. Or fan, who doesn't have a name beside being the annoying fan. Oh, I just hear that we have to set up music on. Let's turn the music off. Get into the spirit of things. There we go. And select it. Let's go. Now this time we do it from the outside. Which I've never fight from the outside, so that's interesting.
Move in. Put the fire on beta. Someone get the fire on me. Presto. You must die. Damn it. They got the battery. That takes care of beta. But let's clean up these stragglers.
No. Eat my turrets. You there, Phantom, eh?
Can't believe you're fighting for the other side, Rook.
You're fighting for the other side?
Grab
That's your insult to me? Okay.
Beta's down.
I'm not very impressed.
Last battery is still active. All ships jump to battery gamma. Go!
The final battery. The final one.
One more. Focus, Renegade. You can do this. Right now! Gamma's down, but we still got fleet surrounding the battery. Oh! Damn you, Rook! We're clear! All batteries disabled. Nice flying. All ships, follow Renegade to the predetermined rendezvous point at the key.
That was a little bit more painful than I expected. Let's heal up our ship before we move on. We're kind of full HP. We need to wait for shields to come back. They're back. Grav drive, particle generators. I think we're good. We have a bit more energy. I put some in the grav drive just to make it repair faster. Let's go to the key. The final part.
Wait, something's wrong. Where's the damn vigilance?
Lose something, Toft? Ava's dealing with your flagship as we speak. I wouldn't expect backup anytime soon. Gives me plenty of time to blow your ships out of the void. All right, fleet. Triple share to whoever takes the traitor down.
All ships, defensive formations.
Take him down.
You think you can handle me? You cannot handle me. One down. So right, my favorite ship type. Ramming speed. And let's get out of here. So shield has some time to fix.
Legacy from the records of your ship. You hear me, traitor? Grab down. Do or die.
Engines down. They got
Crimson Fleet. This is Commander Ikande of the UC Vigilance. Surrender and prepare to be boarded.
Where did I hear that phrase before?
More time.
Shield is fixing. That's too far away.
Messing with the best pirate.
Oh, Ace here. Hello, Ace. And they're gone.
All Crimson Fleet ships destroyed. System, secure that perimeter. I want any stragglers rounded up for trial. Renegade, it's all up to you now. Moving.
There she is. Why? Did I keep the E-beam pressed? I don't recall doing so, but apparently we're out. Back in the seat. Back in the seat. This is not a simulation. I repeat, this is not a simulation. There we go. Let's see. There's so many things around. There. The key. Hail them. Aw, I was hoping that you could hail them this time. And he'd be rude to me. Angry. Angry. Anyways. Time for the real fight. The real fight. As much as I love to build the ships, I think space combat is mostly. Ground combat feels way better. got some to the right I want to kill first.
Whoa, something's out there.
No, not the model. There we go.
They aren't paying me enough for this.
Oh, it's closed. That's odd. Yeah, we can open it. Let's get his stuff. Mag pulse, cool. It's only weapons laying around. Nice. I'll take that. Suddenly, weapons. Is that good? That's good. That seems good to me. A star shard. Those are rare to get. And some mines. We'll take them. Rest doesn't really matter. In your brain. In your brain. I like the fact also that I'm the only one on the ship. There's no one else. Not a single other UC soldier. It's just me having to take out the entire key. Which is fine, to be fair. Let's save it here, just in case. So if something crashes or goes wrong, we don't have to do it from space.
Okay, boy, show 'em what you got.
Oh, that's a grenade. Ow. It doesn't do as much as I hoped it would. I didn't bring my machine gun, did I? No, let's go with the Revenant. It just feels better for combat. Use a way better gun. Oh, legends. Legendary. Dead. We're still on fire. Oh, there we are. You can keep your suit. Mm-hmm. Hmm? Let's go. $232. That is a that is a level, right? So I can't hear anything. My headphones are breaking. I've got your muscle gear. Oh well. Oh well. Arc Wheeler. Actually one of the worst weapons in the game. Also, interview. Oh, interview.
Tell us about
Really?
Tell us about Jasper Criggs's version of the Crimson Scar.
Hmm?
All I can tell you is that under my guidance, the Crimson Scar became more influential than every other syndicate combined. Here I was, 22 years old, and I had power, people that followed my orders, and an endless stream of credits.
Just my luck.
Gale, I have to tell you, I was having the time of my life.
So you consider extortion, robbery, burglary, kidnapping, assault, and murder to be positive life influences?
No. I'd consider them as just means to an end. Those so-called crimes were merely stepping stones until I had enough wealth to buy the Crimson Scar a few spacecraft.
Yes, let's talk about that. It appears you weren't satisfied with terrorizing New Atlantis alone.
Oh, I've never stopped reaching, Gale. The amount of money we were
Kind of funny, still
making in
seems
the
like it's
Atlantic
stealing.
was decent, but the really big scores were in space on the cargo ships. We're talking millions of credits, maybe more. Who the hell could count it all?
Most people assume this is when the UC decided to actively set up a task force to pursue the Crimson Scar.
That's correct. Those idiots in charge of the United Colonies were clearly embarrassed that they had allowed the Crimson Scar to make the jump into space. They sent ships after us. Lots of ships. I almost think that they enjoy starting wars.
Perhaps this was the first time you had finally reached too far.
You could say that. I count my time running the Crimson Scar as a learning experience. I wouldn't say I reached too far. I'd say I reached too fast. Didn't cover all my bases. Made some stupid mistakes. One thing's for certain, though. When I was finally arrested and thrown into the lock, I had plenty to think about.
I'm pretty sure we took all the interview messages beforehand, so I'm curious why they're back again. Because I did count them all, and they were actually just numbered, so. Want that digipic? Yes. Cheers, paperwork. Someone to fight through the bar, eh? A yellow jumpsuit, those are rare to get. Fits with the new armor. So that's where they want me to go. Anyway, anything around you haven't seen yet? Anything we still require? Take all your medication, that's one. Medicine. Drugs. It's such a weird thing to me that the Americans, or the English, call drugs and medicine the same thing. It's weird, man. The war on drugs, but we have a drugstore, which is legal. Yeah. Things like that's weird. Let's hope. Okay. Okay. To the bar. Let's have a bar fight. Bar fight. Bar fight. Oh, hello. Hello, Doc. I'll take it. I don't know why you turned around, but you did, so okay. I'll leave the Aurora for now. Don't need it. More trouble than it's worth. More trouble than it's worth. At least advanced, I guess. Yeah, they did throw back all the interviews.
Certainly. Let's talk about something else.
Interesting. Don't know why, but we already delivered them, so I think I'll leave them actually.
After I busted out of the lock, I decided to take things to the next level. I had the key. A few cons.
Missing scrubs. Didn't know we could get more.
But I needed more. So I sent out the call. Once word got around, it didn't take long for freelance pirates from every corner of the 7 systems to show up.
And this is how the Crimson Fleet was born.
Exactly. The key became our base of operations. We spent months reinforcing our position there, making it nearly impossible to approach.
What was the UC's response to the situation?
First of all, UC security gave up and handed the reins over to the big guns, the UC Navy. The Navy in turn sent ships to attack the key.
So where does we want to go? Because we went to go there.
3 major attacks.
This one's closed.
And as you can tell by
Oh, the doors are opened by that PC. That's it. Let's the computer. Computer. Oh, 1 sec.
Do you feel these embarrassing failures led them to form UC systems?
Absolutely. They've clearly given up and decided to shove the responsibility onto a separate division. That way, in the public eye, the UC Navy can move forward, proud and strong, while UC SysDef continually takes all the blame. It's all about PR spin for them, Gale. That's how the UC operates. Kinda disgusting, don't you think?
Sounds a bit like you're trying to deflect attention off the atrocities the Crimson Fleet commits on a daily basis.
Atrocities, huh? How about fighting the Freestar Collective over a bunch of rocks hanging in space? How about thousands of people dying while a bunch of pencil-pushing bastards sit in a cushy office and draw lines on a star map? Maybe the United Colonies should stop the bullshit and take a hard look in the mirror to see who the monsters really are.
You did this to me. I can decrypt and re-encode thousands of credits in seconds, but something as simple as this, I didn't see it coming. Not in the slightest. And now because of you, my bomb's been activated. Which means I'm as good as dead.
He's dead, yes. Apparently I was muted. Hey, some guy, how you doing, mate? Good morning, man. I'm doing pretty good. Just a bit more sniffy than usual, unfortunately. Beyond that, doing good. Finish up the Crimson Fleet quest line. And I want to eventually see what the end looks like if I've done most of the things in the game, which at the moment we have. So I need to do the main mission, which will take some time to get through. The main storyline. And then I'll get all the powers again, so I can finally get all my powers to tier 10. And then I want to see what the end looks like. That's something on the list. But for now, first the pirates here. So let's see. Oh, you're muted. I was wondering why you were so silent. Yeah, sometimes because I have to sniff and sneeze and stuff. I mute and I don't always unmute. Sometimes I forget, but most often I don't press the button deep enough. It's a my stream deck is made by my dad, which is a wooden box with buttons on it. But yeah, the buttons are sometimes they don't respond well. Or I have one with the light, for example, and if you see the light go on, you press the button, but doesn't always register also in the programming. So then I don't mute or I forget or don't unmute. Basically, it's yeah, it's a bit sticky. Oh well, it's what it is. My dad made it. It's pretty awesome. He made it, by the way. He didn't know what a stream deck was, and he made it. He programmed it. He did all the things in it, which is kind of awesome. But there are some things I need to work out. I've been through tech support hell. I feel like I know the policies better than they do. Oh yeah, tech support is... Actually, I like tech support. Usually I like to solve the problem myself, you know, if I can. Tech support. I'm trying to actually get a job in tech support if I can. IT tech support, if I can. If I can, maybe. Maybe someday. So I can pivot towards, well, IT, basically. But let's not distract too much from Shinra here. If your bomb has already been activated, why are you still alive? Yeah, the bomb has already... I mean, when you activate it, it should be exploding. But he's probably smart enough to have already installed things.
Simple. If I step 1 foot outside of this room, I'll explode, and that'll be that. So either I wait here until I starve to death, or I walk away and end it all. It's the Crimson Fleet's idea of punishment.
Ah. Well, the right headphone fell off its hinges. It's in warranty, so they're finally sending a replacement. Oh yeah. Lucky for you, it's in warranty. I got those earphones with those big pads on it, because my ears also got hurt. But those pads I've had to replace already 4 or 5 times. And then now at the moment hold together by super glue until I can pay for a new set. Yeah. It's completely worn down, man. And one of the ears doesn't work. But I'm deaf in that ear anyway, so it don't really matter to me. But yeah. Maybe at my birthday I can get a new one. Why did your bomb activate? Well, I think El Delgado activated, didn't he? I think he did.
Now that Sistef is here, the Crimson Fleet can't afford to have everything I know fall into the wrong hands. The moment the Vigilance arrived, Delgado pushed the button, which is as good as putting a gun to my head and pulling the trigger.
I'm sorry it has come down to this, Shinya.
Forgive me if I don't take you at your word, since you've been lying to me from the very beginning.
True.
I paid you well, treated you with respect, and kept trouble off your back more than a few times.
Probably not.
Look me in the eye and tell me why you've allowed this to happen to me. You owe me that much.
It's inferred that I have a relationship with this man, but I never did any of his jobs. Maybe if I did some of the jobs would make sense, but at the moment it's like, yeah, I never did that, mate. Never did a single mission for you. Because that's one of the things in this game. There are all those side missions you can do with the mission boards and stuff, which are all boring, because they're all kind of the same. Just go there, fetch this, go there, kill that, and come back. That's all it is. The only diversion is for the Trackers Alliance, where you have to go there and either kill or not kill a certain target. That's the whole difference. There's not much to it, so I never did any of them. Though I feel like getting a new one of the same faulty product isn't the best. Warranty will be expired when I inevitably need to get a new one. Yeah, true. What you can do with warranties, by the way, also oftentimes says you can get your money back. Doesn't always need replacement. Look in your warranty what it says. Sometimes you can get your money back. It's ironic coming for someone who does dishonest things for a living, which is me too. Then the guy push a button. I wouldn't exactly tell you if you work for Sistef ahead of time. That's true. I mean...
No, but had you given me warning, I could have started researching a way to escape this place. At least had a chance. Well, now that you're here, I don't expect that you'll stay and watch my rather spectacular ending. So why don't you just get out of my sight and let me die in peace?
I swear to you, I'll do whatever it takes to deactivate the bomb from you, Sistef. Yeah, deactivate the bomb. I want this guy to stay alive.
After everything I just said, you'd still be willing to help me.
You said nothing rude to me.
Must be a
Zero.
complete fool. Because even though it makes no sense, I believe you.
Oh, I can
The
deactivate
only
it.
way to deactivate the bomb is through Delgado's computer and operations. You'll probably need his ID to get in.
Sure.
I don't know why you're helping me, but I sincerely hope this isn't another one of your tricks.
So, we have a chance of saving this guy, which is the plan. He's gonna sit there in his chair. Deactivate the bomb. That's the plan. Yes. The only way to do that is from the operation center, right? It says so, yes. So, yeah, it's behind him. I was like, well, it's above him, but it's behind him. Yeah. Don't mind if I do. Money. They refresh the weapons. If you know a big battle is coming, also, what is this leading against? Anyway. It's flying in midair. Yeah, I think that's the way we have to go. Which means we look around first. Okay, let's go. If you get to work in tech support, you can become the one who makes customers jump through a ton of hoops. True, but what you can also do, hopefully, is help the people out and actually resolve the problems. Getting to tech support is actually a low threshold entry to IT, and you learn a lot from it because you learn how people behave and what people do, so you can learn how people don't use things right, and then can design things around them. So you know people make this mistake a lot, so make sure it doesn't work that way. You learn a lot from that. And it's a good entry into most IT jobs, which I want to get eventually. Eventually. There will probably be some angry dudes here somewhere. Speaking of which. Ooh, okay. That guy had a good gun. No. No. Nah, let's go the long way around. Do I expect this doesn't work? Yeah, it doesn't work. There's a second one. Here it is. The elevator! Yes. Well, yellow. Cool stuff. Yeah, but I used to do a lot of fixing up of things for my job as in a clothing store. I fixed up a lot of the software, fixed up a lot of the PCs, both hardware and software. I fixed up all their scanners because the scanners were breaking apart all the time. Replace their, well, not replace, rewire their entire server, which I never touched a server in my life beforehand. It's kind of fun to just mess around with things and find out how they work and how to fix them if they are malfunctioning. Oftentimes I just study things. It doesn't do anything. Okay, it's an obvious one. I actually bought myself a shirt eventually, which says, have you tried turning it off and on again? And I showed it off to a friend of mine in the shop. It was underneath my my Colbert because we had to be pretty fancy in the store. And later on the same day, he asked, "Oh, there's a PC over there that doesn't work anymore. Could you have a look at it?" So I went, had a look. They of course tried their best to fix it, as they always say they do, which I kind of doubt. But they said that they tried and it didn't work. So I went down. I was like, well, let's try this. So I turned it off and on again. And hey, it works again because rebooting actually helps. Yes, I know. No, indeed, I didn't. I overburdened my back with carrying some kind of box from a pallet, which is something I did a lot, and it was not that it's weirdly placed. I didn't even didn't even lift it the wrong way around or anything. It was just I actually tried to use proper lifting techniques. But yeah, it still happened that it went through my back, which was really painful. Had to be home for at least 3 weeks after that. Then I came back, did my job for a bit, even though it was still in pain, because still sometimes I have pain from that. And then they fired me. A month later they fired me. Yeah. For other reasons, yes. Also, they required me to sign a document, which I was stupid enough to do, which said that I felt completely fine and was in no physical distress or anything. I should have never signed that. I was stupid. It was the one manager there I trusted kinda, that he was... The one manager was kind of okay and did things properly and didn't just backstab people all the time. Yeah, and apparently he also backstabs people because he's a manager in that kind of field. Yeah. Never again, man. Never again. But yeah, the thing I was talking about, oh yeah, the computer. So I fixed it, the computer there with turning it off and on again. Literally was on my t-shirt. And I went up and said, I fix it. How do you fix it? I just opened my callback. I just showed my t-shirt. Yeah, I mean... and I had to say twice, why are you doing that? Dude, what's... Read. Oh! Yeah, well. Nah, don't need this. But the clothing shop didn't really pay me back the way it should now. Also, something we had to do was do a stock take. Every once a year, everything in stock gets checked, everything in the store gets checked, and with a external party as well. It takes easily a whole day, usually far more. And you have to put numbers on every single item in stock and in store, which is thousands. So that's a lot of pre-work. The pre-work, of course, putting all those numbers on, I help with. And I started 6 in the morning, as I always did. It was 6 in the morning. And I went through to 1 o'clock in the evening to do that. I and one other manager, the one I trusted, by the way, were the only ones still there, and the manager of the stock, the warehouse manager, was not there. He was already home for hours. All my other colleagues as well. So I was the last one to do it for, yeah, what is it, from 6 to 1 o'clock at night? That's a long day. And the day after, of course, I had to be at 5 again, because then the stock take would happen. Yeah, I was the one who did all those things. Not the managers, not the guys who actually should be doing that kind of stuff. No, it wasn't me. Ah well. Never again. And I probably want to get rid of competent people because they're a threat to their own position. And they do, because I'm not really someone who hides my feelings. If you misbehave towards me or if you don't treat me properly, then I will tell you in your face that that's not the way I want to do things. That's not how it works. And I do hold a grudge. It's something I need to work on. But yeah, I'm not the perfect. I'm not the perfect employee. I'm not. I'm good and I work hard, but I'm not the perfect one. I will tell you if you're an ass, even if you're the boss. Even then, yes. Not in front of all the colleagues and stuff. I'll take them apart. Say, hey, this should be handled differently. With some proper arguments, of course. Does also mean I can gloss over it easily because no one has heard it because I didn't tell the others, you know. So there is a pro and a con to that. I did make a paper trail on everything I did. All the mail, all things I actually made appointments on, all of them have in mail. That's what I was trying to do. If there's any kind of thing that we need to do that's off the norm, I try to get it put in the mail. Just a confirmation. Are you sure this was the agreement? And I just put on an agreement. I say yes in the mail. And that's like that. We got it. Project data. Origin. Don't know what that is, but we have it. Now we have it. There's some good music, man. I think it's the only part in the game that actually has its own music that's separate from the rest. It's not the normal battle music, I think. Nah, don't need it. Don't need your artwork. There are 3 guys. That is the guy downstairs, yes. I'm trying to get into IT because it's just interesting to me. It's something new I can learn and something I can do from home mostly because I have some I have 2 metal pins in both my feet. I have metal pins in there because I had some foot surgery done because my feet were hurting all the time. I used to do gymnastics. I made a few wrong landings. This is the room you get if you join the Crimson Fleet, I believe, right? Yeah. It's not much, but it's something. So I have trouble standing for a long time or carrying for a long time. So I try to not get jobs that require me to do that, if possible. And if possible, something that is, you know, that actually makes use of my brain power, not just make me do boring shit all the time. Because I get bored and I make mistakes, because it's, well, I need some mental stimulation, if possible. The Betray Your Friend soundtrack, yes indeed. Betray Your Friend soundtrack, yes. And they were never my friends, but they decided they were my friends. So, only up here, I think, was Legato. Surprising, there's no one down here, but you know what? It's fine. Ah, there he is, hello. Wait. That's a guy with a weapon. We forgot a guy. It seems all empty. Okay. Okay. Boy, sneezes. You do get to kill Neve at least. Well, spoiler alert, no you don't. No you don't, there's something special for that. I will not tell you anything else. I wish it was true though. Oh yeah, this problem. I think we have to talk to the glass. Yeah, we have to talk to the glass. I didn't realize it before. Actually, there, yeah. I was standing here, I was like, how do I get in? I can't get in. Didn't notice I could talk to him. I can't go through the door. There's no PC to open this. So, yeah, I have to do it this way.
Came back to finish the job personally?
I've returned to try and talk some sense into you. Well, I betray you and kill your friends, yes. If you're planning them to kill you, you're right. I'm doing... You don't always see the mission to the very end. Yes.
I don't know who the hell you are anymore. I thought I did, but clearly I was wrong.
Indeed, I'm very good at my job.
What happened to you? You had Crix's legacy in your hands, and you gave it away. For what? For honor? Justice?
I just want to do the right thing. I was forced into this. I did this for me. For me.
Looking out for number one, huh? So you did pick up some of my dirty habits. Maybe I taught you too well.
Did you teach me anything?
When we were on Suvorov, I saw the potential for you to become a badass pirate. One of the best. And now you suddenly expect me to believe I have been fooled the entire time? That this was some kind of elaborate game you have been playing? No. No way.
He's in denial.
Once in your life,
He's in denial.
be honest with me. Admit that you were tempted.
I just said I did it for myself. So was tempted it, right? Hey, there he goes. Hey, how you doing? How are you doing? How is life in the future? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. I'd never sacrifice my morals because of temptation. You've no right to put me on trial here. Why am I so defensive? I don't give a shit about money. That should be a reason here. I don't care about credits. Because the whole Crix's legacy is just a pile of credits. Which I have plenty. I have plenty. This is just such a stupid answer. This is just a way too good to choose answer. And just is... Let's go to good to choose, I guess.
You don't even have the nerve to admit it. Unbelievable. It is obvious that no matter what I say, you have no intention of honoring our pact. You clearly never did.
We never had a pact.
I have already locked down the key.
I'm no warlock.
To overload. Soon, you, me, and everyone near this station are going to be vaporized.
Vapor.
Let's see how far that loyalty to Sistef takes you now.
Good. Okay, let's see how far our loyalty takes us. Persuasion.
Spend the rest of my life in the brig without a credit to my name? Why would I do that?
Is it impossible to get the money for yourself? Technically yes, practically no. Also, it's not that much money. I have more already. Doing great, thanks. 5 minutes of blinky house cleaning. How's yourself? I'm doing good, doing good. Bit sniffy this morning, bit extra sniffy, so my apologies if you hear some sneezes. I'm trying to mute them, and then try to not forget to unmute myself, which I already mistook once today. But beyond that, doing pretty fine. Getting ready for the Christmas stuff with my friends. We're gonna do some not barbecues, some gourmet and stuff like that. It's gourmet where you sit around the table with a stone grill and underneath a few of those little microscopic pans and pots, and you make your own dinner on the table. It's delicious and it's fun. And there's always someone who has pancake mix for some reason, which I love. So it's good. This isn't the end of the story, but if you die here, it will be. We do persuade pretty much. In prison, you won't suffer, but go down this path, and I'll make sure you do. Wow. I know you looked out for me when I was in the fleet. This is my way of looking out for you. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do 5. Oh, it worked. It actually worked.
You're a killer. And if you want something, you threaten a person.
If not, on temptation things fall kind of short. It does fall short. You can't get the money. And even if you see the money amount, it doesn't really matter. It's really not that much. It's what, 200,000 or 300,000, I believe. It makes no sense. It just in half an hour of grinding some weapons, you have that money. Half an hour if you're slow. Yeah. Starfield, we've been through this before. Your plan fails. We could do that. We don't need 3 points though. This isn't the end of your story, but if you die here, it will be. I know you looked out for me when I was in the fleet. This is my way of looking out for you. That's bullshit. You never look out for me. You got another chance, and I'll do my best to make it happen. It's the least I can do since you took me in. Nah. Let's go for the green one. Most chance to succeed.
And I suppose you want me to think it ends outside a prison cell and not in. Still, a prison door opens, just like any other.
True. Manipulation, brain control. You're a survivor. Martyrdom isn't your style. Also, I control your brain now.
As is every member of the fleet. And if I give them all one more day, maybe we make it out of this. Fine. You win. Standing down the reactors. With the legacy gone, we're dead in the water anyway. Before you have Ikande lock me up, I'm gonna leave you with some parting words. Whether you know it or not, you're damn good at being a pirate.
Oh, the mental mind jutsu.
One of these days, that's all gonna hit you. And I'll be waiting for you in my cell to tell you I told you so.
I'm so afraid. I'm a good pirate. Oh no, what would I do? Don't care. Anyways, we have to save the Voss. Save the Voss. Deactivate computer. But that's messed up, hyping the money so much and then making the reward so disappointing. But there's a mod to fix that. There's mods to fix those things, but just... The big problem is then... You already can get money. The biggest problem in the game, that I think, with the money system is that you have weapons sell for more profit, far more profit, than complete ships do, which doesn't sound right. Rearrange the rounds room. Now the old sofa went out the door as I have different one. Ooh, nice new sofa. Is it fluffy? Or is the leather one? I never really liked the leather ones. They always start creaking at the start. They stop creaking eventually, but they start to sit down and whenever you change position. But I hope it's good. I hope it's good. Activate lockdown. Let's not activate lockdown, thank you. If it was deactivate, sure. The bomb control. Disarm the bomb. Yes. Okay, I can rearm it again as well. Personal logs. Aquila City. Sometimes I dream about Aquila City. The scents, the streets, the thing. I already read that one before. Hey, thank you for bits, Nani. Thank you for bits. You are awesome. We already read this one. I already was on his computer before. Although back then it wasn't red. So it's just because of the alarm right now. Porter once told me about the difference between a pirate and a thief. In his story, the pirate sees the future laid out in front of them. Spyglass in hand, they sail for fortune at the edge of the horizon, braving whatever storms and monsters are in their way. Because in time, they know they will leave all that crap behind them and claim the prize that lies ahead. But for the thief, the opposite is true. The past is in front, in plain view, and so they're doomed to repeat it over and over again. Picking pockets, slashing creds, doing what they can to survive. Forever blind to the future that looms behind them, ready to cut their throats. As long as I've been captain, I've had my eyes on one picture. Crix's legacy. Money. In the back of my mind, I always thought I was securing the fleet's future. Now I'm starting to have doubts. Is Crix's legacy a future I'm saying towards, or past I refuse to turn away from? I think the past, man. I think just the past. Gideon! Hey, thank you for that, mate.
Gideon
6 months.
87 just resubbed for 6 months.
Dude, you're awesome. Good to see you, man. How are you doing? So, lockdown is not armed. Also, I got a save here. Save. Good morning, Mood. Good morning. How are you today? You know what? Remove the bad ones. Remove the bad ones. There we go. That makes it a lot easier. So it's gonna be those two. Okay. Okay. We're trying to, well, we just finished adding the Crimson Fleet here. This is, I think, the only one. Yeah, seems good. Seems good. And it is good. Shadows in the Attic? Don't think I've read that book before. Nothing in that slate display. Nothing there. I don't believe there's a special weapon in this part of the story, I believe. I don't think there is one. Even if you kill the guy, I don't think you... Actually, I can steal weapons that are... I am a perfect pickpocket, can I? It's too low. Low ceiling. Low ceiling. Yeah, sit down. Let me have a look at you. I cannot pickpocket you. I cannot pickpocket you. Dang it. Plot armor. Now we do have... a guy down there, and we got our friend down there. Let's have a look at them. Alright, you there. I missed you before, not this time. Also, interesting fact, that I didn't see these guys beforehand.
So you disarmed the bomb. Then, per our deal, you can tell your commander I will come peacefully.
Commander? Is a commander? Officer?
Excuse me.
And answered. Hello? Commander.
Now that the fleet's done, I wonder where Mass will send the Vigilance next. There's a lot of bad apples out there.
So you disarmed the bomb. Then, per our deal, commander, I will come peacefully.
Yeah, I was going to say that, but I can't talk to any of these guys, so apparently it's inside my ship. Return to the Vigilance, yes. Let's go. As you saw, there was no Neva here. She didn't stay to defend the key. I don't like Neva, not at all. I actually despise her. But she was not stupid enough to stay around, at least. Also, I mean, we already did all these interviews, so I'm not gonna do it again. Also, how did I miss looting him?
Hello?
Hello? Also a bit late, by the way, the cavalry. I already cleared out the entire ship here. So, yeah. Oh wait, can we see? Oh yeah. Come on, give me a good picture there. There she is. There. Photo mode. From the key you can see the Vigilance just flying around the key. That's pretty awesome. Don't think there's many more options to see that.
Greetings, Captain.
Hello, Vasco. It's time to deloot and then we debrief. Let's go. Deluification first. Disenchantment table. I got a lot of stolen weapons here for some reason there. I don't know why they count as stolen. They came from behind the counter of the weapon merchant, but we killed the rest and that doesn't count as stolen. So it's kind of weird these are, but there's one. Oh, that's a cutter. This is why I dislike that I can't rename this one. It's the only weapon in the game that I know I can't rename. Every other unique weapon you can rename, but not this one. Because if I put a dash in front of that, like the rest here, then they will stay on top here. And I know what I just go past the dash and the rest I can just cleanly get rid of, right? This is a shot, but not this one. Because I can't rename it. It's in the wrong order. Here, that's easy. That one. I think my ship was full last time, but I think we did empty it a bit. Just a little bit of emptying. I keep one hazmat on me. That's just good. Resources store. This button, I want that on the misc here. I want the button here as well. But that's not gonna happen, I guess. Anyway, emptied, cleaned. Let's go and speak to the boss. The big boss in his big ship of beginners. Could have made a cool picture if I was still attached to it. Let's see. How far is the Vigilance away? Photo mode. Is he on this side of the ship? Vigilance, where are you? We were just docked here. It's down there. And we're in that corner, we could see it. So, there she is. There she is. Okay. Maybe we can still do this, I think. Let's go a little bit down, a little bit up. How's that for an angle? I want to get a bit of the top. Unfortunately, the top is not illuminated right now. This is about as far as I can go. There we go. That's good enough. Would you go on a date with Uluru for $1 million? Reward money? I think I should do that. That will be one day. And I would still hate her, and it will be a very short date, I think.
Oh my god, right now.
Camploy, how you doing, mate?
So cool.
How are you doing, dude? Good morning, man. Happy lunchtime to you. Also, little tap? Little love tap? Little love tap. It's fine. Can't see what I'm aiming for because I can't see. There we go. Bad luck on the game? I think yes. We just finished the pirates. I've done the whole Akira City. I've done the entirety of
So satisfying. seeing
Hope
that
Town.
patches.
I've done the entirety of Titan. I think I've done most of the game. It's now to finish the main story quest, and then I'm done with everything. I have not scanned every single planet in the game yet. I'm still working on that, which will take a lot of time. I don't even think there is an achievement for that.
Earn your wings today.
Earned my wings today? I think I have my wings for a long time. Hello, Alex.
Speaking of which, here comes one.
You know, I had my doubts about you. Vanguard, volunteer force. Figured you for a tourist.
Tourist?
But then I asked myself, as spectacular as I am,
So humble.
can I do what you do? And the answer was an emphatic no. See, I'm a great shooter, but a straight shooter. And that wasn't going to win this war. What we needed was someone standing on their side, with a boomerang gun. We needed someone whose bullets curved.
Curving bullets, yes. Okay. They never saw it coming. It was an ordeal. Still feel guilty? No, not really. I went in here for this. Didn't bullets don't curve, dumbass. Yeah, they don't curve. Yes.
Tell that to the pirates you shot in the face. Because if I didn't know any better, they thought you were pointing the gun at moi. Anyway, you got a date with the commander.
No, I got a date with the commander.
Trying to pin the medals on your chest. But in all honesty, you deserve it. Good work taking out those
I mean, it's not
pirates,
Uluru, but a date with the commander? I didn't swing that way, man. As captain, look, ensign. I want to go back to the prison. I want to see so many things. I want to go to prison. Go to prison. Yes. I want to see if everyone is in there. Don't think there's any new information for this. Usually there isn't. So let's see. We got Atla Camp. Yes, he's the guy from Titan. No, from Sidonia. Sorry, Mars. We got Juan, the pilot who let us go into the SysDev security. SysDev secure. What was it? Starbase to get ourselves the comspike and stuff. Then we get Austin Rake, the first pirate who was on the hit list from the Crimson Fleet. We didn't kill him, of course. He's right here. Why is there no light in your cell? Estelle Vincent. Oh, she's the one from Neon, who was trying to swindle her way around there. Yeah. And make others do the dirt jobs, like me. Yeah. And this is Rokov. Oh, this is the captain of the luxury liner. He had a perfect job. He was the captain of a luxury liner. He could just lounge about in royal suites and stuff, and he decided he wanted to be with the Crimson Fleet for some reason. I don't get this guy. I really don't. He had the perfect job. He was the boss of a freaking starliner. And he could lounge around. I mean, why the hell would you... I don't understand him.
One thing I'll say about Petrosian, he keeps a secure brig.
Very good. As you are. Now let me go. This is... Why? 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 Also, who are you again? Estelle? Ayumi. Komiko. Oh, she was the one that was in Neon. She was swindling... Who's swindling? She was working with Benjamin Bayou, the head of Neon City. And she was taking money from the power company over there. They invented a director with him, and then they let the director being paid, and everyone in the company thought the director actually existed, but the director didn't exist. Was just putting money to her account and Benjamin Bayou's account, which was kind of smart actually. This is the Galbank executive. We got him from the luxury liner. He was the one behind the money swindling, money laundering thing. A really nasty piece of work. And that's it. I think we got a good haul of people here. I think we got most important people. Not sure if I got everyone. I think we do.
This is the brig. Keep prisoners here for interrogation.
No shit. No shit. Anyways. Oh, one sec. One sec. Employed movie shooter? Are you shooting at movies? You should watch movies, I'll shoot them. Kids these days, I never understand them. The movie shooter, oh! So it's a specific person who shoots movies. Ah, okay, okay. Apparently it's a name. Yes. I haven't watched movies in years. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I watched 2 movies in the last 4 years. 2. One was June 2, and the other one was Planet of the Apes version, I don't know what. Because sometimes my dad hires some movies and we watch them with all my brothers. Which is kind of fun. But beyond that, I never watch movies.
Back. Anything to report? I believe congratulations are in order. With this decisive blow, the end of the Crimson Fleet is all but assured. But as much as I'd like to begin this celebration, technically we're still in the process of wrapping up the operation. On that note, Lieutenant, what do you have for me?
Reports are coming in right now, Commander. Delgado and Shinya Voss have been taken into custody. Also, we've transferred personnel to the Key to secure the location until the United Colonies decides what they want to do with the station.
And what about Neva Mora?
According to our reports, Neva led the strike force that attacked the Vigilance. Unfortunately, that was the last we saw of her. It looks like she managed to escape. We don't know her current whereabouts, but I have our operations team looking into it.
That's fine. Overall, excellent news, Lieutenant. I have to admit, for the first time in 7 years, I don't know what to say. How about you? I know that was difficult. You hanging in there?
Let's see. Exhausted? Not really. Guilty? No. Proud I did the right thing? You were that Neva Mora is missing. Yeah, let's just deflect.
I certainly would have preferred to have reached a resolution regarding her whereabouts. After all, she was the fleet's second in command.
Is.
Just watch your back. I'm fairly certain she's not going to simply forget what you've done to the Crimson Fleet.
Let's not ruin the moment, Gillian. I'm sure our friend here is feeling quite pleased. Am I correct?
Nothing about this says quite pleased. Sure, quite pleased. Sure.
You should be. What you've done to serve the UC in this short amount of time is more than most people could hope to do in their entire lives.
If MAST isn't already printing up a batch of recruitment posters with your face on them, they should be.
I've twisted arms and cashed in some favors at MAST. I wanted to make sure you got a share of the money you recovered from the legacy.
Money.
Call it a reward, a token of appreciation, whatever the hell you want. But you've absolutely earned every credit.
Well, at least he knows how to reward people. You know, sometimes bosses give you a Christmas bonus, which is a coupon for some kind of store you would never go to, and you don't. I mean, I sometimes got coupons for those shops where you can get salves and deodorant, stuff like that. I'm like, I don't give a shit about that. That's a necessity. It's not something I do for fun or for enjoyment. You know? Why do you have to always go in coupons and not just go, here's 10 euros. Do whatever you fucking want with it. You know? It's better, right? I was simply doing my duty. It is really good to shoot, but we are a United Colonies native.
You were saying?
Generous. Some of the things I did to get as far, I don't believe it deserve reward. Did the money originally belong to the Freezer Collective? Yes.
Well, yes, I believe it did. But even if the money is ever returned to its rightful owner, and I believe it will eventually, I'm sure they'd agree you deserve your share.
Yeah, sounds like a very dodgy thing he did there. But I was simply doing my duty as a citizen of the other colonies, because I am actually a citizen. I'm a first class one.
Bah, the hell with that. Enjoy the reward for once. You deserve it.
Commander, are you sure you didn't hit your head during the battle?
Decorum, Lieutenant?
You lost it
I'm going to
first,
be really
man.
Sorry to see you go. You've really become an important part of our team. It won't be the same around here without you.
Although, if you feel like staying aboard, I'm sure I could give you access to the SysDef mission board.
Oh no.
That is, if you can stand spending another minute with us on Vigilance.
It would be an honor, I guess. Yeah, that's fine.
Excellent. I'm happy we haven't somehow frightened you away. Anyway, enough talk. You've earned a break, and I'm sure you wish to celebrate. Here's your promised reward.
Droid.
Wherever you might find yourself, my best wishes travel with you.
Let's see. Oh, 250,000. That's actually... And it's just a formal uniform. Oh.
Been pretty active as of late. It's a good reminder the fleet are still out there.
I do appreciate the uniform. That's the one thing I appreciate. There we go. Now with proper attire. Oh wait, I need to dress. I need to dress to impress. Oops. Stand there on my armor and stuff. Was not needed. There we go. We're now an officer. Ta-da!
We really took it to those pirate bastards.
And what's this actually? It's probably a new mission, I guess. Burn of proof. Search for evidence. I wonder if this ever goes away. Oh, did we not get some more evidence a moment ago? I'm pretty sure we didn't. Let's see, where are you at? There you at.
What can I do for you?
No, it doesn't say you can give more evidence, no. So what happens to the key now?
Find any of those stragglers?
I'd like to know what to do with it now.
Not yet, but
Mast will have the ultimate say, but we've petitioned to have it refurbished for SysDef use. But first, we'll need to perform an audit of the key's overall condition. Most of the repairs done to the station weren't exactly up to standard. If the site is deemed not up to code, we're better off destroying it. That would also have political value given the embarrassing history behind it. For now, we have a strike team dedicated to sweeping the area for explosives. Once they give the all clear, forensics will come in to gather evidence. After that's done, then we'll start the audit of the station's condition. It's a process.
Ikana must really like you for him to be simping to such a high degree. Yeah, he did really did. He went out of character basically. Yeah, that was really weird for him to be like that. He really tried to push that money in my face basically.
Typical. No loyalty among thieves.
So side missions now.
That's right. Since you're no longer undercover, you now have full access to our mission boards, just like other special agents.
I'm a special agent. We need a number, guys. What special agents are we? We can't be 007. We can't be that. But what are we? What number are we? It'd be nice to get some more straightforward jobs.
I get that. Completing the mission while having to balance different allegiances can be exhausting. Now, your objective is simple. Find the fleet and dispose of them. To that end, if you're in need of anything ship-wise, talk to me. And I'll have our maintenance crew take a look.
Ooh, she's a ship
No more
merchant
for
now.
scraps at the depot. You'll have full access to the best the UC has to offer.
Ooh, then okay.
That's what I'm here for.
The first unique ship technologist. Well, actually no. The first one was on the Crix.
All right, let's see what you need.
I doubt we can. Let's quickly check it. I don't think we can get comm spikes and the like, right? That would change a lot. No, there's no extra stuff. No, that's not here. I was hoping they would have the comm spike and stuff, but I did install the comm spike and stuff on every single ship I own, so that's fine. I mean, there's my comm spike right there, and we got ourselves the conduction grid, and we got ourselves the scan jab. This is the only one you can buy at After Paris. Is the only one you can still buy. That is at the Red Mile. But you can't buy any of these two, which have no purpose whatsoever anymore, because... Oh, actually, no. Time to lock on to enemy ships reduced by 25%. And weapons cost 20% less to use in targeting mode. Okay, so actually they have a use. Reduce EM damage by 50%. Okay. And increase shield regeneration by 25%. Actually pretty good. I thought they did nothing, but no. They actually have a purpose. Cool. So they're not useless. I'm even more glad I put them on. I was hoping she would actually sell me ships.
Anything new to report? You've come to the right place. SysDef has access to the latest military technology.
69? Ah, that's not the right one. that's not the right one, I think. Oh, I can't buy ships from her. I was hoping to get all the UC ships from her, you know? I mean, I don't really care about the Vista, but, I mean, another Chimera would be awesome. Another Chimera. So let's have a talk with all the prisoners. I want to see what they have to say. Now we are in uniform. I don't have a hat. No, I think I put away all my SysDef hats.
We'll be talking about this battle in the history slates.
I think he's trying to shoot you in the back, mate.
Brave soldier to do what you did. You weren't just on the front line, you were a one-person army.
Yeah, simply because you were not on board the ship when I was dealing with the threat. Yeah. Also, they would get in the way, so it's not bad. It's just weird that I was alone there, fighting the entire Crimson Fleet there on my own. And when it was all cleared, then they came in. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, you?
Never thought I'd have the infamous Delgado in my
Ooh, he's here.
You must be one hell of a negotiator to have talked him down.
What happens to Delgado now?
Delgado will likely stand trial to answer for his crimes. Given his record, I can't imagine he'll be standing for very long. I'm sure some of the others will interrogate. My job is to make sure none of them intimidate each other into staying quiet. Once we get planetside, we need to make sure the transport of these prisoners goes smoothly. The job's not truly done until their asses are parked in a maximum security prison.
Cool.
Until next time.
Yeah, actually some new dialogue there. So, let's see. Mr. Rokov.
There you are. I was wondering when you'd visit. Should give us a little time to catch up.
I'm surprised you take this so well.
Well, of course, what choice do I have? Thanks to my own stupidity, my second chance to return to the Crimson Fleet is long gone. And by the time I get out of prison, any hopes I had to return to that life will have fully disappeared.
I'm not going to pretend to feel bad about it, because I don't. You won't want... You would have been better off remaining a Starliner captain. He would have been. He was a Starliner captain. He had his own luxury Starliner. He could lounge in any cabin he wanted.
Yes, well, apparently that's off the table as well.
Yeah.
Dryden tends to shy away from rehiring convicted felons.
He went around it for once before.
Glad you popped by to say hello. Now, if you wouldn't mind letting an old man get his rest, I'd appreciate it.
I did you a favor putting you in here because the rest of the Crimson Fleet has been wiped out. One hand, yes, but I don't think he considers it a favor. I assume try to present charges.
Oh yes, quite aggressively.
Yes.
Illegal
Lawyers.
Will very likely grind me into the dirt. There isn't much I can do about it. The amusing thing is, I don't even think they care very much that the heist went down on their ship. That's a given risk for them. I think they're more embarrassed I was able to gain the position as captain of the Siren under false pretenses in the first place.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that's the worst thing for them, that's true. Mind if I ask about your arrest?
After getting set up on the key, I traveled to a few settlements to find a base of operations. I was looking for a place that would allow me to pick up information about juicy shipments for the fleet to jump on. When I stopped at Gagarin, SysDef was on the ground waiting for me instead of that contact I was expecting to meet. Your friend Toft really pulled the wool over my eyes.
The favor nonsense? That's the favor nonsense. I don't think he'll take it.
So you're saying I should be happy that you took me out of the line of fire? I have to confess, I never thought of it that way. last thing I intended to do with my life was go out in a blaze of glory on Neva or Delgado's behalf.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, my freedom's gone, so I'm not exactly popping the cap off the vodka bottle and celebrating either. I wouldn't mind a visit from time to time.
And let's see, you here. Estelle in the dark.
Well, look who it is. Come down here to gloat?
You're damn right I did. Yeah.
Absolutely. After all, you have to make sure that the notorious Crimson Fleet captain from Neon gets roasted alive by a UC adjudication committee, right? Hey, maybe you should sell tickets to the little zoo you've created on this ship. Then everyone can point and stare.
She has good ideas. I should write these down. Hey, Val. Hey, dude. How you doing, man? Good to see you, dude. How are you, mate? This wasn't personal, Estelle. You're being ridiculous. Shut up. What do you mean, zoo? Shut up, convict. I look for... shut up, convict. Yes.
See? That's exactly what I mean. Back on Neon, you pretended to give a shit about me. You could have ratted me out to bay you, but you didn't.
No.
Then, without warning, you yanked the rug right out from underneath me. You've been stringing me along like this is some kind of sick game. People don't do that to each other.
She does that to plenty of people. That was her job. To mislead others. That was exactly what she was doing all the time. So it is kind of ironic. To be fair, if I got treated like Roku was, I probably would have ratted. I agree. He was being used by all the people around him. With the carrot on a stick, and the carrot always being just removed. We let you back in the fleet if you do this. Oh, but first you have to do this as well. Oh, but then this as well. You know, it was being done all the time to him. So, and also Roku had the perfect job. He was a freaking Starliner captain. I would just sit there and just like, yeah, cool. I got this amazing luxury Starliner, get paid a gazillion money, and can just cruise around every day of my life. With bubble baths, always.
Spit it out already.
You know? Quit whining, you're just angry that you were caught.
And there's your true colors.
True colors.
Let's just cut to the chase, alright? If you want to come down here and ask me stupid questions, I can't stop you.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean we have to be friends. And that damn well doesn't mean I have to like it.
I did your favor. Oh, we're gonna do the favor thing as well. Arrest. What if we get the data you siphoned from Genodyne? She didn't, because Benjamin instantly got that virus found.
Oh, I'd bet you'd love to know. I got a good chunk of Genodyne's database before Bayou's goons ripped it out of the system. As far as what happened to it, there's no way I'm gonna tell you. Or anyone else at SysStaff. Maybe I'll keep that little nest egg for the bargaining table at my sentencing. Maybe not. Hope that drives you crazy.
I don't give a shit. I did you a favor. You're not dead. Let's see.
You out of your mind?
Yes.
I make my own choices, thank you very much. I don't need to be rescued by you or anyone else. Let's face it, the only favors you've done are for yourself.
Damn right. Just as she would. She's the exact same thing. This is the kind of person I hate. Mind if I ask about your arrest? Do you mind?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Not like I'm needed anywhere else right now. I was drinking in Euphorica, and Micah warned me that UC security was scouring the city asking about me. I knew sneaking to my ship would be impossible, so I did the best I could to find somewhere to hide. Unfortunately, wasn't good enough. SysStaff caught me in a sleep crate and dragged me to the Vigilance.
Yeah, that sounds alright.
You're not gonna stay and grill me some more?
I should put a barbecue right here and just grill some meat for her. And I'll give it to her, of course. She can enjoy watching me eat, you know? That's what I'd like to do. That's the kind of person who... Let's not say it. Let's just not say it. Ooh, dislike that. Manipulative bastard. He's actually pretty chill at the camp. I haven't talked to one yet.
Well, this is a surprise. I have to say I did not see this coming. And I pride myself on being able to spot a liar.
Nice try, Rake.
Do you hear that? I think it's the word tiniest violin. Nah, we're not gonna be evil to all of them. She actually was decent and professional. I understand you're upset. She's professional.
I am.
She's good.
Believe me, as any falsely accused person would be. I've always been careful when it comes to my business, so don't be surprised when your case falls apart.
I'm not a lawyer. I don't care about the case. Destroying case. Sister wouldn't have arrested you otherwise. That's not for me to decide. Any trial of the Crimson Fleet captain won't be fair. Deal with it. Yeah, very likely. That's not for me to decide. I don't care about the trial.
Oh, but it is. I imagine, evidence aside, it's your testimony that will have the most weight. Look, I don't know if you're here to get a rise out of me, but it won't work. I'll tell you the same thing I told your commander. I'm innocent, and I welcome the opportunity to prove it.
Cool. She's going down and try to find it. Cool. I did you a favor by not killing you. Went into the rest of the Jade Swan. Where did they arrest you? Yeah.
The new Atlantis spaceport. The Swan was surrounded the moment we touched down. Given all the heat around SY-920, I thought it best to land under an alias, but SysDef was already wise to the name change.
What happened to the crew?
Thanks to you, probably in some interrogation room back on New Atlantis. But they've been with me from the beginning. Good luck getting any of them to talk.
That's not my job, so I don't care. I didn't kill you. Nonsense.
No, you did yourself a favor. Let's not pretend we're friends. But you're wrong if you think I have ties to the fleet. That would be self-incrimination.
She's smart. She might get a light sentence comparatively. Besides the proof I have on her, of course. No one in here. I like the fact that this one is illuminated. There could be someone in here. Looks okay. And she is in the dark. Ha, no light for you. I don't know why they did that. I have no clue. Also, they're all praising the guy down there that he has a very good break, but there's one without light. So, yeah. Anyway, Delgado should be here somewhere. This is the bank guy. Who are you again? Oh, Comico.
Finally, I've been waiting to speak to you.
Oh, yes.
From our last encounter on Neon, I could tell you fancied yourself as a bit of a businessman, right?
No, absolutely not.
I don't want to waste any time with small talk. Let's make a deal so I can
Oh,
get
you
out of here.
want me to be a businessman? I'm open to deals. Let's see.
Smart move. Stick with me, and we'll both go far. I find myself in this unfortunate situation, thanks to a terrible misunderstanding.
I like the word terrible misunderstanding
That
there.
conversation on your evidence recording, the one where I'm speaking to Estelle Vincent about funneling electrical components. That was part of a sting operation to discover how the Crimson Fleet had been siphoning goods from Generdyne's warehouses.
Who's your boss for
Much
sting
like you've been
operation?
working undercover, I've been doing the same. Ironically, we've been investigating the fleet from opposite sides at the same time.
Well, then contact your boss. Why did you tell SysDef about your sting operation? Indeed, because, I mean, SysDef wants the Crimson Fleet down as well. If you worked for the Freestar Alliance, then contact them.
Well, I was trying to keep a low profile. I didn't want to tip off Estelle, so my operation was deep undercover. Very deep.
So deep no one knows of it.
So much so that there's no other personnel at Generdyne, nor a paper trail that can corroborate what I'm saying.
So you could lie of
Being in a
this,
similar
yes.
Situation, I'm sure you understand the value of keeping the operation quiet.
Yeah, interesting. Keep talking. I'm curious what you're gonna offer.
I appreciate your patience. So here's what I'm proposing.
Yes, propose.
You spring me from the cell.
Oh.
Sneak me off the vigilance,
Uh-huh.
and then take me to New Atlantis. In return, I'll give you my access card to a safety deposit box filled with millions of credits. Consider it compensation.
Millions
for
plural as well. So she can't say the exact amount on that bank account thingy she has. Millions sounds like something that we would never get here. She would backstab me. I would of course be out of the system's graces. It seems like stupidity. Also, I don't believe her lies whatsoever. So no. You're not a very good liar.
Yeah? Well, you're a pain in the ass.
Because I don't get lied to usually.
I have friends in high places.
Of course you do.
I might be down for the count right now, but I'll be getting out of here one way or another.
Yes, in 6 planks, I think.
I'm going to dedicate my entire life to making yours miserable. How's that for a deal? Now get the hell away from me. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
From making a deal and business nonsense, and then I'm so deep undercover no one knows of it. That means you're not undercover. Because the whole point of being undercover is that someone knows of it and that you give them information about it, which she isn't doing. So, yeah, no.
Hey, Dayu. That stunt you pulled on SY-920 nearly cost my buddy their life.
What are you looking at me for? I didn't step foot on that station. But the person who did is right over there.
Oh, she's pointing at me. She's interesting. There should be a Delgado somewhere, right? Am I wrong? There should be a Delgado. Have I missed him? Is he not loaded in? This guy's pretty cool. No Delgados. He's on the dark, I think.
Some of our soldiers have been tasked with patrolling the key. Luckily, I drew the long straw.
So you're patrolling the brig instead. Okay. I mean, as long as he enjoys it. No Delgado. That's surprising to me. Mr. Camp? Yes. I don't know. Maybe if you come back here, maybe then we'll see it. Actually, should I take a mission here? So I can now the problem with the missions from the mission board is that you lose the tracker marker. You don't need to return the mission. I was hoping to take a mission here and do the mission and then never retrieve the reward for it, so I can always have a marker towards the vigilance, because I always look where the vigilance is, because it flies around, it doesn't stay in place. So yeah. Anyways, we look the part. I love the fact we still have a Crimson Fleet Big Ass weapon, which is actually a really awesome weapon. So yeah, mission's done, mission's over. And back to work we go. Thank you for the stream and stop making women angry. But I'm good at making women angry. That's one of my many talents. I'm really good at it. I love teasing women. It's funny. It's hilarious. I used to do ballroom dancing. And with ballroom dancing, it's the thing that there's not enough men to go around. So there's always a few guys and a lot of women. And women are, let's just say, kind of competitive in that kind of regard, because they don't want to stand on the side either. So they wouldn't want to be bored. So they want to just dance and have their fun. So yeah, I've seen a lot of backstabbing and nonsense from a lot of women trying to get what they want, and it was it's just funny to me to see them try all tricks. Some are actually really good, and some are really, really bad at it. It's just funny. It's just funny to see it. Not that got anywhere very aggressive, just like a bit of bitchy to each other, you know, a bit of bitchy, which is actually really fitting. That word. Okay. Okay, then allowed. Yes, good. My qualities, I don't lose them. I'm allowed to use them. Kemper said so. So next time I make a woman angry, I'll just say, oh, Kemper told me to do this. Yes, I point towards you, give them your address, and where do you live, by the way? And maybe your phone number. They can contact you for complaint department, you know? Oh, maybe I'll do you a good one. Maybe I'll tell them that I know that you hate the taste of cheesecake. You might be looking to give you cheesecake. I can't promise it's not poisoned, but it will be cheesecake. You know, it's at least better than bad cake, I guess. To get into your good graces and get their complaints resolved. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. But dancing was fun, man. Dancing was fun. But oftentimes when you have a girl that dances for the first time, they're new to it all, and they try to take the lead. And in dancing, it's very simple. The man has the lead. The women looks the most badass and amazing. That's how it works. They get all the cool moves. So, Adora fan. Dorm Fang is kind of creepy sometimes. Anyways, But yeah, sometimes they try to take the lead and stuff, and I don't allow for that. I call it mutiny, and then I go and do weird things that they can't follow. For the world. Then I do things that they can't really follow. Is it already that far away? What? No, it's down. Up. Where's my exit port? Down? There she is. Holy, we got far away from her. How? There's the vigilance. Oh, she's flying. That's why I was like, how did she get so far away? I didn't even move, but hiccups. There. Yeah, it's just fun to have to see how they try to curry favor, to try to get what they want. Some will lie, some will flatter, some will whine, some will or they whine to each other, or trying to backstab each other mentally, you know. Like it's not for some reason it's not your turn yet. I get one more turn because of reason X, Y, or Z, and then you try to find out how they're trying to mentally gymnastic that into a way they get what they want. It's funny to see. Just make sure you're not the target of it, because they can be quite devious. Yes. Sometimes they're scary. Usually I'm more scary though. Yeah, with the mutiny thing that they usually were new girls who just dance for the first time, and people are not used to. People lead them. They're not used to following, because you don't do it anywhere else besides the ballroom dancing. So they have to learn how to follow properly, which is difficult, by the way. I did also learn the women part, so I can also do the following and do all the moves they have to make, because they actually get the cool moves. I was always jealous. All the turns and all the twists and all the cool things they get to do, and I was just there standing there and just making sure they didn't fall, didn't hit anything, and you know, do the boring bits, which was, well, boring. Also, why did we land here? We did. I was really planning to land here. Oh, the space tree. Yeah, we were going to the spaceship. The debris is there. We need to see this debris. Okay, that was a lot of fun. Was it a lot of fun? Where is the debris? There it is. Yes. So I had one girl who danced before I was dancing there, so she was better than me, obviously. And well, there's this fun rivalry going around where I would always accuse her of mutiny, because, well, at start she did lead because I couldn't lead back then. I was just new at it. And then later when I was able to lead properly, she would sometimes still try to wrest control away. So what I did was you have the let's book some paint with this, because that's easier. Paint, let's go. So normally if you do ballroom dancing, you're in a room, right? You're in a room. It's a ballroom, it's in a room. So let's have a room right there. And you would normally go counterclockwise. That's just how it goes. You go counterclockwise. So that's the direction of you dancing. And you would go all the way around the room. Normally, that's for the foxtrot at least, you go around the room. Actually, most dances you go around the room. So don't stand still in the same place. So usually you have the male on the, let's see, yeah, on the inside. The boy and the girl on the outside. That's usually how it is. So and the guy looks around and tries to make sure we don't collide with any other people dancing over there. But you also have a few turns where you turn together. You just do a quick complete turn and you end up where you started. So the women will be back at the women's place on the outside, the men will be on the men's place on the inside. But what I would do with my friend was do 1.5 turn the same time you do a normal turn, so we had to be pretty fast for that. And therefore I would end up at the outside and she would end up on the inside. And we also would change how we would be positioned, because normally a beautiful picture of a woman, obviously a woman. You see this amazing dress? Yes, amazing dress. Anyway, the man normally has their right arm on the woman's shoulder here, and in the left arm you hold her arm. That's your left arm, right here. So that's where you hold. And if you then switch arms, you then put your right hand as the man into her left hand, and she puts her right hand on my shoulder instead of the opposite way around. So we just changed the entire position, because then let's call this the rudder. Let's call this the rudder. You can move this arm a little bit, and it's because it's a long arm. It's the entire length of the arm. It's literally an arm. They feel where you are pointing towards. You can make very small movements, and they know what direction you go. You can push a little bit to indicate you're going back. You want to go backwards, or you can move it towards yourself, so they can go the other way. So this is how you communicate while just moving around. You also communicate with your hips, but let's not focus on that. So using this arm, we basically steer the other in a direction, and because we know the moves, we know, oh, we're steering that direction at this position. That means they want me to make a turn, or they want me to do a little special move, whatever. So this is basically how you communicate where you want to go. And the man decides where you go and what move you're going to make, and the women usually executes that. The man usually gets to watch the woman do the moves because, you know, they don't get the cool moves mostly. So sometimes it's fun to just change it around and just do the women parts, because then you can actually do all the twirls and twists. It's fun. Oh, sniffies. Sniffies! And I like to invent a lot of my moves, because the women, if they're good, they learn how to follow properly. And for learning to follow properly is really difficult, because they have to understand what you're meaning with all your little moves and nudges and things, while you're looking around and doing all the rest. So they have to read into your body what you're trying to say and what you want them to do. And what I like to do, for example, if there was a new girl who was trying to be a bit leading, I would take away control from her. A very stern, not moving posture. And what I would do oftentimes, they would just barely learn to just shuffle along. Just no moves, no twists, no turns, just shuffle along. It's actually the move for the foxtrots for the men. If you're a man, this is the guy. Beautiful, amazing guy. He's awesome. Anyway, that's you. You are awesome. Yes. You're welcome. So that's the man, and then you have there the woman. The woman. That's the worst triangle ever in the history of triangles. Of course, you hold each other's hands, but that makes it hard to draw. So there we go, and there and there. Beautiful. Yes. So you stand like this, and this is the outside of the room. This is the inside of the room. As I said here, the man is on the inside, the woman is on the outside. You would start with your left leg. So left goes forward for the man. That means right for the woman goes backwards. That's how you start. You go left forward, then you go right forward, because that's the next foot that's ready. Also forward. And then you do a side step to the left. And then you do the same thing here, but then in reverse. So you do right back, left back, and side step. And this pattern continues to move that way around the room. That's what you'll be doing. Of course, the woman does the exact same thing on the other side. So she does, let's see, that to keep the distance. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. That's basically how you move around the room. That's how you go around this entire room here. That's a foxtrot. And there's no moves or any turns in there. But sometimes if they try to wrest control over me, I would actually make some very intense turns in a very short time to make them dizzy. And like, I'm in control. No, not you. Relax this and this and this, and we're fine. And usually they would fall after feeling that I couldn't just make them go around a turn, not let them fall or get any kind of feeling they will be imbalanced. Make sure they trust you. But yeah, it was fun. Anyway. Ballroom dancing. Chat, learn this and you can ballroom dance. I put it in your brain right now. Now you can go forth, meet women, or men, doesn't matter, and start dancing with them. And have fun. And laugh about each other. Because we're all weird to each other in some way or shape or form. Yes. Anyways, have fun, chat. You've now learned to dance. Now go forth and try it. Anyways, there. The ballroom dance was fun, man. Really fun. I still sometimes have it where I hear a song on the radio or something somewhere like, oh, this is a good one, I want to dance, but there's no one to dance with, so It's kind of sad, but yeah. Was a good time. Was a good time. And if you ever, as a guy, get a chance to learn to do ballroom dancing, I advise doing it. Because there's so many women trying to fight over you, which is pretty good for your self-esteem. Not gonna lie, pretty good for your self-esteem. And back in those days, I remember I could use some self-esteem. Because everything is weird and wacky. So I never found that one before. That's a pretty good loot there. Just remember that. Normally it's a pretty... superconductor? Stir nanotubes? Pop textile, that's all really good stuff. It's all pretty good stuff. Oh, the light, the light. Oh, you see? You see this? Yes, here. These only appear after you've done the Crix mission on board of the Legacy, and you can get money from this. This is just plain money. Because we still have the code. Suddenly, they now have these things on board. Yes, they used to be here. That thing isn't there if you don't do the Crix mission. It's only there after you do, but then you can just get credits from those. Which is a good chunk. Every time, also. No. I thought it was a digipick. It was not. I was lied to. And that's it. Okay. So planets discovered. So where do we go next? We've done everything in Cheyenne. We've done everything in Vola, as far as I know. Everything in New Atlantis. Narion we've been to. So we could... Is there any more missions? I think I've done most missions in the game. There's of course the search for evidence, which I don't know if that ever finishes. I don't know. I mean, this one never finishes, which is annoying because they also asked me to go back to Xenofresh, and I don't want to get into a fishy place. I already did all. Oh, actually, yes, we can do that for. We can do the SNN. Let's give him a new story. Yeah, that's good. This never works. I need to get a deep recon space helmet. Bring 5 items. Deep recon space helmet. I accidentally sold this before I went back to him, so this mission will be here forever. We can do the artifacts things. New home in the well. Examine the mission board. Talk with Semco. Talk with a lot of people. A lot of people. Talk to Clover. Who is Clover? Vola Alpha. Sure. Don't know why not, right? Let's see. We are, yes, we are in uniform, as we should be. Are you inside the brig? No, she's not inside the brig. Is she down?
Stay out of trouble. We'll have a problem.
You're in the Vanguard, right? Hey, thanks for your service.
They thank me for my service? In free circular space? Cool. Cult Corp. Random mission go. Didn't think it was used for anything.
If you're here to buy, I'm afraid we only sell direct to retailers. Again, look, you can tell Mr. Okaribo that I'm doing everything I can. Blood from a stone, if you'll pardon the expression.
Do you know there are stones which this expression comes from a stone that actually, if you cut it, it would bleed. It was back in the olden days, and they mistook a certain plant for a stone. They call stone plants, by the way. They are called that because they're very good at camouflaging themselves as stones, and they grow barely. They usually grow in the desert. And some of them, if you cut them, the sap in it is red, so they thought it was bleeding. So that's where this expression comes from. Someone just actually tried to cut into it, and it was like, hey, stone is bleeding. Yes. That's not exactly the greeting I was expecting.
Oh my lord.
Yes, you can call me Lord.
Mr. Okaribo's debt to Kelkor. Oh, this is so embarrassing. let me start over. My name's Clover McKenna, but you can call me Chloe. Sorry for me outburst.
No worries, Chloe. Call me Lord. They should have been wearing a name tag. Yes. Potential customer? How would this Mr. Okadigo hire people to represent him? Because he's in debt?
I'm not sure. I think he's afraid that I won't be here, and he'll have to deal with my father. Someone who has a lot less patience than I do.
Patience
Just a few weeks
virtue.
ago, he paid some poor fella to come up here and request a bit more time to pay back his debt. So I snapped at you like that. I thought he'd done it again.
But he pays people to tell these guys that he can't pay his debts. He paid people to say he can't pay. What? Counterproductive. Maybe you should have been wearing a name tag. I will not.
Maybe you should have, for my sake. This mess with Mr. Okadibo over at the Neon Mining League has really thrown me off my game.
Oh, the Mining League guy. You don't strike me as the sort of person who's easily rattled.
Normally, yes. But in this case, Mr. Okadibo has put me in a real bind. Mr. Okadibo owes a substantial debt to Keldcor.
Mm-hmm.
I've given him more than enough time to try and come up with the money, but my father's patience is running out. Frankly, I don't know how much longer I can stall.
Mind telling me a bit about why should we call you Chloe? Weird question. Let's ask it.
Because my father has a ridiculous sense of humor, and I can't stand the name Clover. I mean, seriously, Clover?
It's awesome.
Our family's Irish, for God's sake.
Of course it
Could
is.
have possibly been more on the nose with that name. Ha ha, very funny, Dad.
I think it's pretty awesome. I think it's a pretty cool name. You're called Lucky. Lucky Clover. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, we got people called Dandelion nowadays, you know? Wait, it wasn't a game. Would you mind telling me about your father? Your father. Explain to me his means.
Niall. Oh, he's the CEO
Nail?
of Corp. The whole blessed thing. If you asked him, he'd claim he started the company with next to nothing and built it into a megacorp in under 30 years.
Of course he did.
The truth is, he tends to forget the multi-million credit trust he tapped into as a crutch. But that's my father for you.
As he should be. Show your proud self and don't show them the weaknesses you have. As it should be. Are you in charge of the Neon office? You're the receptionist, aren't you?
For now. But let's
What?
not mistake my position for what it really is. A test set up by my father. He's set to retire in a few years, and I'm his only next of kin. But I'm guessing he's not sure if I'm ready to take over the company. So he shuttles me out here for two reasons. One, to flash a friendly face for our clients he flies out here as a perk. And two, gets his firebrand of a daughter as far away from him as possible. He's a real piece of work.
Firebrand of a daughter. Now that's something you don't hear often. Mind telling me a bit about Keldcor?
We're a tech company that primarily specializes in mining operations.
Ah, there we go.
We handle everything from individual standalone units to fully engineered outpost systems. Basically, if it's made of rock, our gear chews it. Might not be as glamorous as some of the other corps in this building, but it pays the bills.
That's the most important thing. Maybe I could assist.
You'd be willing to help out. That's awfully kind of you.
It's kind of you to stick up for him in the first place. That's true. Normally people wouldn't do that. I'm curious if she knows the guy for some alternate reason.
Just
Is he a
because
friend?
I work for a megacorp doesn't mean I don't have a heart. Saburo,
Yeah.
Mr. Okadibo, he's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet, especially in this city. He really needs help, but he's too proud to accept any money from me. Maybe he'd listen to someone like you?
Are you personally involved with Mr. Oka? I can't say that name. I'm not gonna try it. No. No. No!
That is a rather personal question, and I would prefer we kept things professional, if you don't mind.
You use Flash's first name. And you're trying to do a lot of things that are against your company to help him. I could just pay right now, but that's boring. That's just boring. I'll talk to him.
Oh, that'd be splendid. Just amazing.
I'm just gonna give random money
Get
away.
his debt off my conscience, I'd be grateful. It's been on my mind so much I've been keeping a diary. And
What?
don't worry about payment. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. McKenna always keeps their promise.
I'd like to know... Optional, find her diary. You know we got to do this now, right? How did he get his stats?
When he opened the shop, he outfitted it with equipment from our company. Spent a bundle of cash he didn't have. Obviously, business hasn't been going well, because he's fallen way behind on his payments. Opening a mining business on a world almost entirely covered in ocean probably wasn't the most savvy of business plans.
But he's the most far-out guy.
Intended to cater to travelers that were passing through our system, but it's clearly backfired. A poor man.
Okay. So,
Tough city. You watch yourself out there.
Weird story. I love it. I wanted to see more of this. Hardlock. There we go. Find the diary. Where is the diary? Is it right there? Don't mind me just reading a diary. Why would you leave a diary? Hello, don't mind me. Anyways, I can just grab a diary from here, apparently. Also, a very short diary. I have to admit, this business with Subaru is keeping me up at night. That's the first name. I can see how it started to wear on him personally and professionally. Subaru is a good and honorable man. Pride won't allow him to accept my money, but what he doesn't understand is the game is rigged. Even in good times, variable interest rates are designed to landslide you. All wants to give him a fair shake. I don't believe in every idea he ever has, but I believe in him. He just needs a financial partner who can offer some direction. Someone who is his best interest at heart. I won't lie, given my position, it may be a conflict, but my feelings for him aside, I really do want to help. Not as juicy as I was expecting. So just a friend then, I guess. Just a friend. Also, why would you leave your diary in just randomly in office somewhere? Isn't that normally something you just place in a desk next to your bed? You know? Not anywhere near any kind of job? Oh, who am I? I mean, I don't have a diary, so that might be a reason. Maybe I just don't understand. The science of diaries.
Scram, I'm on duty.
Scram.
If the gangs can keep from killing each other.
I already killed gangs. But they will respawn if I go back to the place. The Mining League. Hello. She's probably writing a diary. Apparently that's what I do.
See? I told you. Look at this place. Ridiculous, right?
Why would someone open a mining supplies business on an ocean planet?
Exactly. I can't believe this place is still open. I give it a few more months before this loser packs it in.
Don't be such a jerk. We should look around and see if there's something we can buy.
Yeah, sure. You want to waste your credits? You go right, Dad.
Yeah, the point is what they don't see. Cheyenne, Aventori, Volai. Volai has all this part of space here, where the closest settlement where you can buy mining equipment for all these systems here. Yes, the planet itself is not great for it, but this is where the most traffic of people is. So people come here anyway. So this is actually a pretty good place for it.
Take it easy.
It's a wonderful day, my friend. Welcome, my friend. It's been a long time since I've seen a new face.
Instantly friend position, yes. Business can't be that bad. It can be. With location like this, that's quite a surprise. Not really, no.
I'm afraid it is. You see, when I opened this shop, I had grand ambitions of creating a mining supply empire on Volai.
Empire.
Yet here I am, only a few years later, pockets empty, and my business on the verge of closure. It is a sad day.
Also, let's say that to every single customer who just walks in the store. What would happen without help?
I don't know, my friend. I suppose I would be at Neon's mercy. Just another failed dreamer, walking the streets and living in a sleep crate.
Perhaps I could help.
That would be a blessing, my friend, but I wouldn't want to impose.
Clover McKenna offered to pay off your debt at Calcorp. Is there anything I can do to save your store? Let's see if there's anything I can do.
You would do that for a total stranger? Bless you, my friend. Bless you. I've come up with an idea that I'm hoping will generate a lot of interest in my business. And you were the final element that was missing.
We're the missing ingredients.
If you could bring these flyers to some of the other vendors in Neon, it would explain how we can improve our businesses as a group.
Why didn't you just deliver the flyers? Can you tell me more about this last business plan?
Many in Neon keep to their own, and I believe this is why we failed. James Newell and his Merchant Alliance friends are on the right track, but all they do is spend their time complaining, never solving. We must unify, band together, and help each other out. Then, when one of us falls, the others can reach down and help him rise from the dust. In the meantime, we will refer people to each other's shops, perhaps even promote sales together. It would benefit us all.
That's a smart move. Yes, because there are other stores here which sell, for example, if he sells mining gear, there's other places who sell spacesuits. And there are spacesuits specifically for mining. So, oh, you like this mining suit? Oh, by the way, that guy over there has a great deal on drills, you know? Stuff like that would help. Sounds simple enough.
Wonderful. Simply wonderful. You have no idea the weight you have lifted from my shoulders.
The weight of few folders to give you to friends.
If there's anything I can do, anything at all, please let me know.
Go drink some tea with the girl. Let's do this first.
Please let me know when those flyers have been handed out.
Hand out flyers, which apparently was a weight off his shoulders. Just some flyers. Yeah. Only 5 of them as well. Yeah. Oh well, it's a game. It has to be fun. It can't be too long. Wait, why? Find Clover's diary. Convince her to take the loan. Tell her about Clover's feelings. The suburb. There we go. This one. Yes. Yeah, the girl likes you. We need to go. Doesn't give me any indication, does it? Of course it doesn't. Neon merchants. Okay. So just give it to some. Let's give to my favorite merchants of the Alliance. She's the sensible one.
It's so good to have Dietrich and James getting along again. Mostly because I don't have to hear him complain.
Yes. A flyer from Subaru you might want to take a look at.
Here, let me see that. Huh. Not a bad idea. He might be onto something here. Thanks for bringing this to me.
Good, that's one.
Stop by again soon.
I could do him as well, but we'll go to actual... Oh, where is the guy, actually? Not... I mean, we could go for the liquor guy. Why not liquor guy? Wait, that's the guy... No, that's not the trustworthy guy. This here... No, where are you? What? Where's the guy with the guns and the Big Mac? I don't mean the Big Mac, I mean the Big Mac. Where is he? Wasn't he here somewhere? This liquors... I'm lost. Where's the guy? Oh, there it is. There he is. Hello. Yes.
The other day, Styx, I met a miner from Gazal.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
He talks to his robot all the time. Okadibo has a cross-promotion opportunity for you if you're interested.
Don't need it. Don't want it. Take it somewhere else.
Well, that's simple. Oh, we can ask him again. Weird.
You ever get nightmares, Styx?
He doesn't want to work together with others. It's fine. Trade authority. He's not good at two shoes, but it could improve his business, you know.
We need to move some merch. This is the place.
I don't think he's a person for this, by the way.
Not interested.
Yeah, thought so.
Done here?
Time to move on. Yes. Now, Seaguards, I think, will work. They basically sell the same stuff as the guys we just were.
Welcome. If you don't see what you need, feel free to ask.
I see a flyer in my hands and it's not in yours. Have it.
Business could always be better. I'll take that.
Business.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yes, we have. Delivering flyers. Flyerman. We are flyermen today, guys. We're flyermen. Does a flyerman fly? I'm not sure. We sell ships. I mean, why the hell not, right? A ship, guys. Star Eckland, maybe? Good try. It is a shop, technically. Hello.
On behalf of Stroud Eckland, I'd like to welcome you. On behalf of Stroud Eckland, I'd like to welcome you to our showroom today. Our company prides itself as the industry leader in spacecraft production.
Of course you do.
We use groundbreaking technology to give us a significant advantage over our competitors. You can configure your desired spacecraft at any one of our conveniently located kiosks. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to help.
That was quite a sales pitch. Must be nice.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Feel free to have a look around our showroom. I'll be right here if you need me.
I have a flyer for you from Saburo Okadibro. It's a cross-promotion offer. He became just Okadibro. I mean, he's a bro. I think he's a bro.
Cross-promotion? I don't think we need it, but I'll give it a look anyway.
Could be fun. Have you ever met Walter Stroud?
He's been to Neon a few times, but I haven't had the pleasure of his company for more than a few minutes at the most. What I can say is that, despite what's been reported by the media, Mr. Stroud is a rational luminary with uniquely future-forward vision.
That's a sales pitch and a half. Uniquely future-forward vision. Would you describe anyone like that? I wouldn't. How long have you been working for Stroud Eckland?
Actually, I've been working here for only 2 years. Previously, I was an Alboron sales representative, but that type of work wasn't for me. I could never relate to the type of clientele that purchases weapons. But spacecraft have always held a certain fascination in my mind. It was comfortable working under Ryujin's banner, but despite all of my requests, they wouldn't transfer me to the Taiyo Astroneering Division. And so, here we are.
Works.
Have a wonderful day.
Well, she got a message. That's good enough. That's all we want. Now a few more. Let's see, who's next? What's here? Oh, this guy. The Emporium. The guy who likes luxury articles. I mean, he seems like a guy who wants to improve his business all the time. He's a bit high and mighty, but he likes rocks.
Thank you for... I appreciate everything you've done for me.
Good. I have a flyer for you. Take his flyer.
Well, maybe I'll give it some thought. Maybe.
Maybe. Well, you took it. That's good enough.
It was good to have you in my shop. Farewell.
Farewell. He greets you like, you come never back. But I'm trying to be nice about it. So one more. Let's see. We've got the Terror Brew. Why not? We can always try. Also, there's no...
choosing Terra Brew. What can I get you? Hi there. Welcome to Terra Brew. How can I help you?
Ah, nothing here. Nothing here. No option. New security doesn't have anything. What else do we have? We have the Galbank, but it's not the store. There is a lot of stores in here, actually. I should try these out. Maybe the guy at who sells these kind of weapons. The Mag Company. Core Kinetics. There it is. Maybe they have what I need. And want to accept a flyer.
What can I sell you today?
Ah, he's not on the list.
Remember, if you've got the creds, we've got the core.
Yes. Money! Cyberdome we just came from. Genodyne, sorry. Slate and Aerospace? No, because they don't sell anything. Lobby then. Oh, that's the wrong one. Lobby, please. I could also try Eberron as well. Although it's part of region, I mean, helping each other out, maybe. Maybe.
Kill for a cup of coffee right about now. Hey, no
I never really look at this part. I always park past it. Is there anything here? Anything of note? No. Just machinery. Okay. It was like some place you just walk past and you never really go in. Enhance? Seems weird, but we could try. We can always try. Now, I need to go for a quick toilet break. Give me a sec. I'll be right back.
Change my look a bit. Be honest. What on me would you change?
Oh, well, you've come to the right place. And let's see. Well, if you want my recommendation, maybe we can change up your nose a little bit. We have lots of options.
Okay, great. Let's do it.
And also, maybe some new eyebrows would work. Your cheekbones could also be a little bit higher. Your jaw could be sharper.
Okay.
I think that's about it. Oh, well, actually, maybe we could make your ears a little bigger, and maybe shrink your forehead a tad, and also maybe bring your hairline forward. But these are all just my recommendations, of course. You look amazing already.
Yeah, okay. Let's just do all of that.
Great! You'll love the new you.
So, I have returned. So, more flyers for the people.
Hi there. Welcome to Enhance.
She has a name?
You're looking for a new hairstyle? Maybe a change of color?
No, my hairstyle and color are good. I'd like to give you a flyer.
I'll take a look, but I won't make any promises, okay?
Good enough.
If you're looking for a new you, I'm always ready to help.
And it's really great for people going to mining business, because mining is dangerous and you could lose a finger or something else, or something happens to you. And Hans can fix that for you. It's a good deal. So, that should be all of them, right? Return to Saburo. Yes. So, solution 1, flyers.
I'm interested in some of your mining gear, but I'm gonna need a discount.
I'm sorry, my friend, but prices are set in stone. I'm afraid.
Ooh, the sniffies are increasing in quantity. My apologies.
Where am I supposed to go mining on Volii Alpha? It's nothing but ocean. Look, I'll pay 50%, but no more. You should be happy, you know? I don't exactly see any customers clamoring at your doors.
No, I cannot do that. You have to pay what everyone else pays.
Exactly.
Have it your way.
Good.
I haven't seen the Leech in a while. You think the city got them all?
Don't forget. So glad you stopped by today.
Hand out all the flyers. Yes, flyers.
Thank you so much, my friend. I believe that this will be a great boon for my business.
Hope it will be.
Thank you for taking the time to do this for me. It is not often to see such kindness here in Neon.
Good. Now, you still have your dad. Why do you think you aren't getting much business?
Listen to me, my friend. I hear what the people say on the street. They call me crazy for opening a mining business on an ocean world. I was aiming so much higher, hoping to attract these space travelers, passing through the Volii system on their prospecting journeys. It was stupid to assume I could corner the market on mining supplies and raw materials without a solid foundation. And by God, I've paid the price.
Apparently we have to do the whole pay debt off by McKenna.
Oh, she did. Miss McKenna is very kind, but I cannot accept. It is my responsibility to pay the loan. If I cannot, then what happens, happens.
Let's see. Let's give him the slate that she likes him. Yeah.
Really? Let me take a look.
Give him a diary.
I did not know she felt this way. She is always so professional. I thought she did not like me. That is why I have sent proxies to negotiate my debt.
Don't send proxies. Go yourself. It's okay. Some people are just oblivious to this sort of thing. It's usually the ones involved are usually the most oblivious.
I've been told the only thing thicker than the rock on Volii is my skull. But lucky for me, Miss McKenna was able to look beneath the surface. Regardless, you have done me a service, and for that, I thank you. You can tell Miss McKenna, I mean Chloe, that I accept her offer.
Are the feelings between you and Clover mutual?
I do have feelings for her, and maybe now I will have the courage to tell her. I know they say never to mix business with pleasure, but there are always exceptions.
We'll see. Anyways.
Come back soon, my friend.
So now we have to go back to Chloe. Says he accepts your money. Money accepted. Yes. And we improved his business with the flyer things. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it helps him. He seems to be a nice guy, which is rare on this planet. All we had to do was just take her diary and give it away. I mean, she didn't really hide it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Something I can do for you, love. Clover McKenna, at your service.
Saburo agreed to let you pay his debts.
That's fantastic. I was worried he'd take it the wrong way, so I'm glad you were able to convince him. I'll arrange for the funds to be transferred immediately. Hopefully Father will forgive the late fees. And if he doesn't, I can always reimburse them when he retires. In any case, thank you. And here, for your efforts.
2,000 credits, that's all. I mean, she just wasted a lot of money on that loan, I guess. Anyways, what's the next mission? All the activities. Don't care. The constant. Why do we know where the constant is all the time? I've done all missions on board, so do they at any point in time actually find the place they settle down? I guess I don't think so. That's pretty. Would be cool if they would actually. That could be a whole DLC, by the way. The constant actually finding a planet to settle down and actually build a city. That could be a whole different part of the game on its own. Percival. Sure. The problem is I don't know where any of these people are, so I'll just randomly go and see if who's where. Percival, he is on Mars. Actually, Fragment Control Center? Oh no, he's in TMD headquarters. Sure, we'll go there. Back to the TMD. I like a TMD. It's fun. It's a weird name though, but it's fun. Oh, okay, yeah, I forgot we jumped this high. There we go. I do need to go past the salesman here, because he sells some pretty awesome stuff. Sometimes superior, sometimes. It's the way I get most of my UC equipment, which I kind of already have. But you know, more is better. More is always better, they say. Except trouble. That might not be better.
Excuse me.
Excuse me? So I have to talk to that person over there?
Need something? Just say the word. No more reliable hardware in the galaxy.
Anything we want. Superior urban warfare spacesuit. We'll take that. Packs. Superior UC shock armor power pack, yes. That's the packs. Helmets. No superior there. Okay. But it's how you can get all the different types of armor and get them superior or advanced if you like that. Actually, since we have him here anyways, let's sell some things. Oh, that was wrong. Oh well, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's sold. It's good enough. Let's see. So we have to talk to this person here. Hello, you, Percival. Oh yeah.
Look who it is.
Percival. This guy. Can you tell me about your time in the Xenowarfare units? Sure.
Why? You want to watch an old man squirm? What we did back then, we were trying to win a war. We used every tool we had, tools we were permitted to use at the time, to try and win it.
You know, we never talked about your mind control.
I think it's ridiculous that the UC threw you out. You were just doing what they ordered, yes?
Well, UC did what the situation demanded, just like all of us did. And frankly, it's been too damn long for me to hold a grudge anymore. But at least now, with the TMD, some of that work is finally being put to better ends. Makes looking back a little less painful.
You and Adrian have known each other for a long time, eh?
Oh yeah, known each other since the Xenoweapons team first set up on Mars. You can imagine my shock when I walked into this place for the first time and found some plucky 19-year-old was gonna be my partner.
Yeah.
We were supposed to be co-heads initially, but you've dealt with Hadrian. You can imagine about how long that lasted. But the Major knew her stuff. Saw potential in all her staff and knew how to get the best out of them. Kind of bull only an uncynical woman like Hadrian could pull off. For all the damage that group did, we were, well, we were real tight-knit. Having that back, it's nice.
How long have you been with the UC?
Who knows? Probably need to cut me down and count the rings to figure it out at this point.
You're a tree now.
DRIP, Defense Research and Initiative Program, right after graduation. Worked on all kinds of projects, but I fell hard for Xenobio. Way I saw it, nature had already figured out plenty more than we ever will. So, why not just copy some of the answers? Initially, it was a lot of material sciences, using carapace to make tougher ship hulls, biofluids for helmet glass that didn't fog.
But when the war started looming, top brass in the UC military had other ideas for what we should be looking into. That's where xenoweapons got started. There was a team before us, set up in some secret base somewhere, that laid down a fair bit of groundwork on the field.
I found those bases. One of the POIs is one of those bases.
When a lab accident took them down, they called on Hadrian and I to take up the mantle, set in motion everything that's come since.
One of the POIs you find, which there are thousands of copies of, is that lab he talks about that just went down with an accident. You can find it. You can find it. You got some work for me.
You heard right. These terramorph attacks, they caught the UC off guard. UC brass doesn't like that.
Surprising.
So, they want us patrolling the front lines of xenological life. Ensure we've got intel on any possible new alien threats.
Which means we need someone to track down said aliens and harvest samples from them. And not just any sample from these animals is gonna do either. We're trying to build a comprehensive picture here, which requires specific cells from specific family lines of some oftentimes unfriendly creatures. But since dealing with unfriendly creatures falls square in your wheelhouse, well, I figured we might be able to recruit you for the task.
Oh yay, more aliens that want to eat me. Thanks, but no thanks. Oh, I like this, but no thanks, let's not do that. What sort of creature are we talking here?
Pretty much every beast, behemoth, critter, and chimera humanity's run across is on the list.
Ooh.
But we can send
collection
in-house researchers after the little guys. Your job will be primarily dealing with the more troublesome species.
The terramorphs. Am I going to have to kill these creatures?
This isn't the same sort of harvesting you and Hadrian were doing with the terramorphs. A little will go a long way here. If you can get close enough to these creatures to harvest from them directly, you should be able to collect what we need without killing them. I checked with Lieutenant Walter before heading out. A good EM weapon could serve you well on these missions.
EM weapon?
Though, if heavens forbid, there's no viable option other than putting the things down. We're only talking a select few specimens here. These populations will recover.
Interesting. Let's do this.
Glad to hear it. There is just one additional wrinkle. UC spec this as a one-person job, but I convinced them this sort of task merits expert backup. So, if you're interested, they've agreed to let you take Hadrian with you.
Hadrian, eh?
You'll have to convince her, of course. And I don't think she'll fight you too badly.
I don't like followers, but I'll make an exception for Hadrian. She was okay. She was well written.
Mind too badly being out there herself, so pay her a visit before you head out. Now, let's get you the details of your first quarry. Here you go. Head there, find your specimens, and bring those samples back here. I'll have a tech waiting outside to collect them from you. And remember, proximity should be all you need to get your samples. Get close, harvest, and get out before they spot you. Take care of yourself out there.
That's fine. One dead terramorph.
I was hoping to lodge a complaint.
A complaint? Like against one of the security officers?
No, just about the light. It's too bright. Is that not you guys?
I'm with security. I think you want to talk to someone with facilities.
Oh, okay. I'll do that.
Glad I could help.
Yes.
Why go to security for that? Anyway, Hadrian. Oh, Hadrian. Put your suit back on. It's time to get out.
Captain, looks like we missed each other back at Mast. Listen, I just wanted to say, I could have never guessed where all this was going to lead. But now, knowing what I do, that my past is less of a closed book than I thought it was. Well, I've just spent a lot of my life in pursuit of the truth. So, you bringing it straight to me, it just means a lot.
Don't mention it, we're friends. Friends look after each other.
The best ones certainly do. You know, I was thinking, while we were up on that podium, if I wanted to try and see him again. But I knew the answer before I even finished the thought. I didn't.
Okay then.
Because confronting him, what would I have gained from that? From letting him remind me I can never truly be rid of him? Nothing. Now all I'd be doing is acknowledging that he still has some sway over my life. And while I can't do anything about his role in my past, I'm not about to let him control my future. And thanks to what we've done together, that future is brighter than it has been in a long time. Words can't do justice to how grateful I am for that.
A lot of sad stories here. Let's not make it weird, Major. And then let's just keep going. Person said the UC has agreed to let you back me up. Go with me, Adrian.
He said that? I mean, I guess. You're sure you'd really want me to come with you?
What? There's so much left to discover. A scientist like you should be exploring the field. It's like a team that we fall apart without you. Percival's here to keep an eye on things. Never thought you'd say no to an adventure.
Hold on now, don't put words in my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I've never backed down from a challenge, and I'm not about to start.
Good. Put your suit back on.
If you need backup out there, I'll watch your six.
Good. I'm glad you're coming along. I think we'll do a lot of good together. Yeah.
I think so too.
I think we will.
Thank you.
Destroying terramorphs.
Really. It was unexpected, but I think this will be for the best. Both for me and for the settled systems.
Adrian. She can't get on my ship. Yeah. So we'll assign her somewhere, I guess.
I'll head out. See you, Captain. There just aren't words for how grateful I am.
Very good. Now follow me.
He
wait.
said that? That's supposed to make me feel better? But if he wants to... If you really need backup out...
I'm glad you're coming along.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think I have to put her in a place.
For the offer.
I can't put her on my ship. Infestation observation. She goes there. And her name is... Major, yes.
I'll head out soon. I just need to talk to Percival before I go. He's gonna get an earful for arranging this without talking to me about it first. See you, Captain.
Now, I can't put her on my ship. I need to get someone off my ship and get her on my ship. That's what we need to do. Let's see. Who are we gonna kick off? That's the wrong thing. Crew, yes. Earhart is... She's the piloting. The piloting's pretty good. How about... Garcia, energy weapon systems? You can go. Become an infestation observation specialist, yes. And then we put out a Major to the team lead. Good talk. So now I can find her when I need her. And we have to slay some terramorphs then. Well, not terramorphs. We need to collect samples. Apex Predator. Offers non-lethally. We can try that. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, there it is. Wrong way. Incorrect direction. Here we go. This is the abandoned mines. No. That's lies. Lies in the seat.
They put you through that mind control resistance.
Is it this one then?
Any brains come running out your ears.
Yeah, the surface. Up we go. Now, I think these are just generic missions all the time. You are security.
Anything I can help you with?
Ship service technician. I think we're good.
Need some work done?
You can't buy ships here. Okay, good to know. So Hadrian should be inside here. I'll go and re-equip my TMD gear, because we are the TMD one. We've just done all the user security things, so we can do some TMD stuff. For the TMD. I think it's just gonna be very generic missions, so I'm not really I don't think I will do a lot of those. But what Hadrian now is an option, which is good. Into the vaults. There it is. That looks really weird. That looks really weird. Anyways, spacesuits. You can have UC security. You can have the UC security pack. And the UC sec helmets. Yes. Also apparel. UC sec. This one is for SysDev, so this one goes in here. I do keep this one on me because we're gonna do some animal handling. Hazmat is always nice to have around. Yeah. There we go, and we'll take this one. Antizino, 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 and the cap. We'll leave the cap here. We leave the cap there. And there we go. Yes. The anti-Xeno. There you are. Let's see. The microgun. You'll become my, I think, my number 1 then, right? Yeah, we don't need a kilo for this. Don't think so. I made sure I have enough ammo, but we will go through it really fast. So yeah. Also, it's the wrong weapon. Never mind. It is. What's the weapon? But the X. Yeah, we got. Never mind. We have more enough ammo. No worries about that. I did help myself with some ammo, because this weapon needs so much stupid ammo. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Absolutely stupid. Now, where is Hadrian? I need to find her. Tell her to follow me. Gideon? Marika? Are you in the cockpit, maybe? The sounds of a big ship. It would be a cool thing if you could go here for the crew. What you can do here, just crew remotely. And you say, this person, follow me. For example, here, and they say, follow me. But there's no option for that, unfortunately. Because I have to actually find them. Or have a announcement system. Would this person please come to the bridge, you know? You know? Anyway, where did you go? Is she already on board? She should be. Maybe if we only reload, but we just came out of an area, so we should have reloaded already. There's someone there.
It is a beautiful.
Hello, Mari. Someone's not there. Maybe that's Hadrian? You are Jasmine? And we got someone over here as well.
What's next?
The fan.
Saving the world.
Save the universe, of course we do. Ah, there you are.
There just aren't words for how grateful I am.
Yeah, we know that. It doesn't say follow me. Weird.
Bye, Captain.
Maybe she's already as my follower? I don't know. At least she's on board, we know that now. But let's just go to the mission location. Not that. That. So not that. And this here. Collect the samples, yes. Croombridge. 8 Alpha. Oh, we haven't even scanned this one. Ooh, new system. New system. The question is, how many planets? And let's take down our auto guns for EM. Good. Let's see what we have here. Oh, there's a pretty big space here. Anomaly? Ooh. Now, as long as we're in a system, it shouldn't change. So, construction sites where we need to be. Desert Eclipse the garrison, science outpost. Okay, let's go. Let's go down. And take care of some critters. I do like I was able to recreate that prototype ship here. Almost perfectly. I believe there was a while back they said they would reinstall clip building, that you could opt in for it because you need it for a lot of the basic ships.
Destroyed the Crimson Fleet with nothing but your bare hands and a sandwich. Well, that can't be. You so wouldn't need the sandwich.
Indeed. That's a new one. Didn't hear that one before. Yes. We don't need a sandwich to kill the Crimson Fleet.
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
Yeah, it's very pleasant. A Tentabeard, eh? Let's scan it. Fearless. So they will attack me on sight then. Okay, good to know. Do I have an EM weapon? Not on me. Actually, I do. Behold, my mighty EM weapon. There you are. They're invisible. Now he's level 40, so shouldn't one hit kill me. And I just have to get close. Maybe just sneaking around is just enough. Just let me pluck a few cells off you, that's fine. No. Oh, I only hit him once. I might kill him. One hit. Go down. He's not down. He's not down yet. Okay. Hit. He is not dead, but he's down. It's good. This one died somehow. Oh well, doesn't matter. Half a sample? We need to get more samples. You! I want to sample you. Eat my fist. That's enough. Oh, hello there. Tentacle. I don't need you. Samples? Who needs weapons when we have fist power? Fist fighting, dinosaurs, and winning. Are you KO? You are. Samples collected. Good. Now while we're here, I want to scan this planet. If I can actually scan that thing? Do? Scan it? Yes. There's a lot of things to scan on this planet. Also you flying guys. I would really not scan those guys. Let's see. Scan the birds, so that's fine. We already have the special trader's planets, that's good. Chemicals. More chemicals. More Tentabeards. Tentabeard, let me scan you. Get scanned. So there's 4 more creatures. 4 more resources and a lot of plants. This plant will take me a while to scan. I need to come back here anyway, because I need to scan the whole system. So you know what? I'll do that on my own, off stream. So we now need to go back to Percival, right? Return the samples, yes. Returning samples. Percy, have your samples. But I think those are all the missions he offers, so I'm not gonna go for any more of those. Because there's no variation. There is no reward if you do many of them. Oh, wait, why are you outside? Okay. A xenobiologist.
Ah, you must be the one with the samples then. I'll get these logged ASAP. If you're interested in collecting more, you can speak to Dr. Walker. Oh, and your pay? Here you are. Thank you, Captain.
So, I think we've done most of the important things on this in the game. There's the main missions to do. I don't know why we know where the ECS constant is, but we do know it. Because as far as missions go, with the main missions, factions have been done with only burden proof, which I don't know if it ever stops. I don't think it has a stop. Because I'm pretty sure we got all the evidence we can get. I never want to do supply line smuggling again, that's boring. Oh, we can do the light and darkness. We can go and bring some news to SSNN. I can't do this anymore, I think. So let's go and do the news story. So with everything in the news, and then I think we've done everything we can do. I think we finished the game. I think it is done. I think of a new game to play. And I'll once I get everything done for the actually, visit your new home. Oh, yeah, commercial district, please. So think of what to play next. Oh. And I'll think of that after the stream. Yes, I have some games lined up we can play. I'll look for something cool with storyline. Preferably demo or indie, stuff like that, you know. That's cool stuff. Can I fly anyone go? I cannot. Why are we naked? It didn't load in, that's why. I have an outfit. Oh, I don't have my outfit on. There we go. That's much better. And you can show the spacesuit, that's fine. There we go, that's better. Much better. I've got a news story for you.
If you have a news story for me, I'm very happy to pay your fee.
Yes.
You have another story for me?
I was there at the big battle between SysDev and the Crimson Fleet.
Of course you were. Why wouldn't you be? I swear you're either a trouble magnet or something.
Definitely something.
So, SysDev finally, and against all odds, really triumphed against the Crimson Fleet. In their own backyard, no less.
As should be.
How are you involved?
I was working undercover for SysDev. I brought the fleet down from the inside. Yeah.
So what do you do for an encore? So, the Vigilants went toe-to-toe with everything the Crimson Fleet could throw at them.
Correct.
And somehow, almost miraculously, they captured the key. The key itself.
I captured the key. I had no backup. I was part of the team that actually captured the key. I wasn't the only one who did that. So it captured a treasure trove. I took the coordinate effort of many people for operation. I was part of the team.
Someone seriously owes you a beer. Hell, a keg. You have to feel good about how everything turned out. Commander Ikande is being hailed a hero. And SysDef's popularity is at an all-time high. Your thoughts?
Sis never finally righting the wrongs of the past. He kan deserves accolade, it's on to work with him. Inferno, I was instrumental in the key. I was instrumental in the key. But I think finally righting the wrongs of the past is more important.
The UC did kind of spawn this monster. And like you said, it might finally be dealt with. And that's all I need. You really do lead an extraordinary life.
Welcome to
And as a,
MCness.
well, possibly embarrassing personal note. Thank God for you.
There we go. Now we can get more news about our exploits. Anyways, with that I'm gonna leave for today because we did the Crimson Fleet thing. We've found some extra. I think we've done every single major storyline in the game, and we have to think of what we do next. And I'm thinking maybe it's time to go back to that old game we played before. Let's save this here. Maybe I'll just have a look around what games I have, what game we can play tomorrow, or whatever we do tomorrow. Maybe we'll be just talking, I don't know. And we'll see about that. But beyond that, I want to once again thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, hope you had fun. And I'd love to see you back next time. So if you haven't yet, please drop a follow or a sub, whichever platform you're on. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a nice rest of your day. And goodbye.